Yeah. So we have started this batch on 5th, right? 5th September. On first day, we discussed about DevOps introduction, right? So what is DevOps? Why DevOps? Why the project teams are looking for automation tools? What is automation? So what are the job opportunities, right? And what is our role as a DevOps engineer? So what we will do in real-time projects? We discussed, right? And second day on 6th, yesterday, we discussed about technical questions and general questions, right? Yeah, so technically, what are the challenges? What are the things available, right? So what we will do? Yeah, so when DevOps process has been started, okay? Yeah, so what are the certifications required? General things, education background, which education background required to perform, to get into the projects, right? And what are the things available, salary packages, right? So these are all covered yesterday, right? So technical questions and general questions, those are yeah, very important questions which I got from different students. I collected all the questions. Fine. Yeah, today we are going to discuss about introduction to cloud computing. What is cloud computing? Why cloud computing? So what is cost saving? Why the project teams are migrating their infrastructure to cloud platform, right? What are the advantages of cloud? So these are all very important. Fine. Yeah, anyone newly joined today? Anyone newly joined today, can you share your WhatsApp number and email address in the chat? Anyone newly joined today, can you share your WhatsApp number and the email address in the chat? I give my number. So my mobile number already shared. So my mobile number is 96422111711. This is my mobile number. So my name is Ram. I'm DevOps and Cloud Trainer. Yeah. So I'm completing 77 batches, right? So our batch is 78 batch. So this batch is 78 batch. Yeah, these timings are fixed timings, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. IST. So daily 1 hour, Monday to Friday, right? And sometimes I'll take Saturdays also, right? Yeah. So daily 1 hour we need to spend, we need to attend a live session. After that, daily 2 to 3 hours you need to practice. Daily basis you need to practice. Okay. So from Monday onwards, yeah. So practical sessions will be started. So Monday, Tuesday basics will be there. So after that, practical sessions will be started. So every concept practical oriented, not theoretically, right? So every concept we are going to work on, yeah, practical things only, right? So practically we'll see that. Yeah, someone asking WhatsApp group also created. Already people added into WhatsApp group. Once you make the fee, you'll be added into WhatsApp group. So today also same link allowed, right? So maybe from tomorrow onwards link will be changed. So this is third day. So this is a cloud introduction. Yeah. So from tomorrow onwards, link will be changed, right? So that is why you can, if you are interested, you can make the fee today and you can add into WhatsApp group so that we'll provide you all the information in the WhatsApp group only, right? Already 78 batch group created, so people added already. Fine. Yeah. Let's get started. Fine. Yeah. So today's agenda here is what is cloud computing, benefits of cloud computing, types of cloud computing, types of cloud services, what is cost saving, why the project teams are looking for cloud infrastructure. So these are very important, right? So currently most of the project teams are migrating to cloud. So why they are migrating to cloud? Why they are not using physical servers, local servers? Why they are not using physical environment? So why they are looking for cloud environment? So these are all very important. So we'll try to understand one by one. Fine. So what is cloud computing? If anyone asks you this question, what would be your answer? What is cloud computing? Anyone? So cloud computing. Anyone having idea? What is cloud computing? Fine. This is the definition which I collected from internet. It's a on-demand availability of computer system, resources, storage, and computing power without direct active management by the user. What does it mean? It's a on-demand availability of computer system, resources, storage, and computing power without direct active management by the user. Right? So what does it mean? Let's assume that there is no cloud concept. Let's assume that there is no cloud concept. So all our infrastructure is hosted in our local data center, local server room. So we are using physical servers. All our infrastructure is physical. Yeah. So when we have local server room, local servers, we'll be having full control of them, right? So when we have any issues, when we face any issues with the physical servers, directly we can go to server room, we can stop the server, we can start the server, we can remove the cables, we can insert the cables, we can remove the memory, we can add the memory, we can remove the processor, we can add the processor, we can remove the drive, storage drive, we can modify the drives, right? Whatever you want to do, you can do. So when we have local servers, local server room, we'll be having full control of them. We can take full control, right? So that was the case few years ago. However, with the introduction of cloud, everything has been changed now. Our infrastructure is no longer sitting inside of our local data center. So rather it is being offered by as a service provider like AWS, Azure, Google Cloud. They are providing services, right? As a customer, as a user, what we are doing, we are connecting to cloud and we are creating servers whenever required. We are using the cloud infrastructure, right? So vendors, AWS vendor, Azure vendor, Google vendor, they are providing services. When we required, we are using that. For that usage, what we are doing, we are paying the bills like gas bills, electricity bills, right? So whatever servers required, whatever storage required, whatever network required, we are taking from cloud vendor, right? So we are using them. For that usage, we are paying the bills, right? Which is nothing but pay as you go model. Pay as you go model, right? Yeah. So for example, I'm using one server, cloud server, daily 1 hour from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. For that 1 hour, we have to pay the bill. Daily 9 hours I am using cloud server, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. For that 9 hours only, I need to pay the bills, right? So when we use cloud servers, what is happening here? When we use, why we are migrating to cloud? Why we are using cloud servers, right? So what are the advantages? We'll try to understand now. So what is cloud computing? You understand, right? It is a on-demand availability of computer system resources, storage and computing power without direct active management by the user. So because we are using cloud environment, so basically what is on-demand? What is on-demand? Anyone? What is on-demand? For example, I am working with a project. We required one server. We required one server, right? So which is physical server. If you want to uh, work on a server, physical server, if you require a server, so first we need to place a order with vendor, Dell, HP, IBM, different vendors are there, right? So once you place the order with vendor, they deliver the server within a week. After that, we need to install all the packages, we need to connect network power, we need to move to data center, we need to configure. So once we prepare all the things and we can move to production, so that we can access the server. So that is the actual process, physical environment. In physical environment, that is the actual process, right? But in cloud environment, what will happen? So whenever you require any server, that should be available immediately within a minute, right? So when you require any server, that should be available immediately within a minute, which is nothing but on demand. So on demand is nothing but instantly, immediately. Whenever you need any servers, whenever you need any storage, whenever you need any network, that should be available immediately, which is nothing but on demand. So cloud environment is on demand environment, instantly, immediately, right? Yeah. So now let us move to next slide. So what is this? This is Google Drive, right? Where this drive is available? Where the drive is available? Google Drive, which is available in Gmail, right? The drive is available in Gmail, right? Yeah. When you want to upload any files, you can open the Google Drive. You can upload files. When you want to download any files from Google Drive, you can download, right? So when you upload any files, where those files will be saved? When you upload any files into Google Drive, so where those files will be saved? Backend, there will be a server, right? So those will be uploaded into backend server. Actually, it is not a server, it is a data center. So when you upload any files into Google Drive, so those files will be saved in Google data center, right? So when you upload any files, directly upload into data center. So basically, what is data center? We are talking about data center, right? What is data center? What is data center? We'll try to understand. Anyone having idea? What is data center? When we upload any files, those files will be directly uploaded into cloud data center, right? What is data center? Anyone? Yeah. And we are talking about data center. So data center is a server room. Data center is a server room. Server room. Data center is a server room. So people will call it as hub room or network room, right? So different names. So actually it is a server room where we host all the servers, right? In data center, in server room, servers will be there, storages will be there, and network will be there, and the load balancers will be there, and backup devices will be there, and also routers will be there, right? So etc. All the components will be there in the data center server room. So who will take care of this? Will manage this? Respective data center engineers will be maintained by all these devices, right? Yeah. Now let's try to understand cloud advantages. Now let's try to understand cloud advantages. What are the advantages of cloud? Right? Why the positives are looking for cloud? What are the advantages of cloud? Okay. Yeah. Now, for example, let us take small project here. Let us take small example here. Let us take small project. Let us take project. Java project. So if you want to start any project, or if you want to start any project, or if you want to start any startup company, so very first thing what we required, we required servers, right? If you want to start any project, if you want to start any startup company, so very first thing we required servers, right? Yeah. So for example, this is startup company, right? Yeah. So this is first project they're trying to work on. So they are trying to get one client project from, they are trying to get one project from US client or Europe client. So this is the first project, which is startup company. So they are using physical servers, not cloud servers. So they are using physical environment. Yeah. So they are using physical server setup. Is startup company physical server setup we are using. Okay. Yeah. So when you want to start any startup company or project, very first thing we required servers, right? Yeah, and here first, if you want to get a real project from client, we need to prepare some POC. What is POC? Anyone having idea? What is POC? POC. What is POC? Anyone having idea? It's a proof of concept. It's a proof of concept. POC is proof of concept. So proof of concept is nothing but, so if you want to get real project from client, we need to prepare some proof and we need to showcase to management, right? Yeah. So normally when you want to buy any laptop or any mobile, so what we will check? We'll check some proof. We'll check some reviews, right? Evidences, right? So how it will work. Then only we'll go and buy the laptop or mobile, right? Same way, so when you want to get any real project from client, so we need to prepare some POC, proof of concept, and we need to showcase to client. If the POC is approved by client, then they give you a real project. Okay. Yeah. So this POC client asks you to prepare 40 within 45 days. 45 days he gave time for preparing this POC. Right. Yeah. So for which client asks you to take two development servers, two QA servers, and two production servers. So why we require three types of servers here? The client asks you to take three type of servers to prepare this POC. So development to QA to production to, right? So why they are asking like this? Because yeah, first 30 days, developers develop the code on development servers. Developer develop the code on this development servers. Okay. Yeah. So once development is completed, from 31 day to 40 days, 31 day to 40 days, they test the code, test the code, whatever code. So QA means quality assurance, testing servers. These are the testing servers. Once development is completed, they test the code here, right? So testing will be happen. Once testing is completed, yeah, from 41 days to 45 days, right? Deployment will be happen. The application which developed by developers, that will be deployed onto production environment. Then we will go to live, right? So this is the actual process every project team follow. When they want to get any real project from client, they need to follow this process. Every project team, not only startup companies, so MNC companies, every company they're following. So while getting real project from client, they need to prepare some POC, they need to prepare the setup, they need to develop something, they need to showcase to client. If the client is approved, they get real project. If the client is not approved, the POC will be rejected. Okay, yeah. So for this POC, this is physical environment, right? We are discussing physical setup, server setup, not a cloud server setup. Okay, so we are discussing about cloud advantages now. Okay, for this POC, to set up this POC, we required one admin, right? So because to prepare the servers, to set up the servers, developers will not have any knowledge to set up the servers, right? So we required one admin to prepare the servers, and also we required licensing required. So operating system licensing, OS licensing required, right? So what the minimum period would be? Licensing minimum period. So if you want to buy any Windows license, what is the minimum period? Anyone? Minimum period of license. At least 1 year, right? So but here our POC is 45 days only. Our POC is 45 days only. For which we need to buy 1 year license, right? We don't get 6 months license, 3 months license, we don't get, right? So minimum 1 year license we need to buy for operating systems and applications also, right? And also we required network, required server room, required AC. Without AC, servers will not work because servers will have high computing power, right? Without AC, servers will not work. Desktops and laptops we can use without AC, but servers will not work without, because so server will have multiple processors, multiple RAM modules, memory modules, so many drives, right? Yeah, and also we required server room security, right? So these are all required to set up this physical environment, physical server setup, right? So if the client is approved, if the client is approved this POC, it is fine. So or else what will happen? Or else what will happen? This is the waste of money, right? Because this is startup company, so no other projects. If the client is rejected, if the company is a big company, what we will do? This servers we can move to other project, right? But there is no projects, other projects. This is first project. This is the first project. So we are trying to get from client. So for which we are preparing the POC, right? Yeah. So if the POC is approved by client, it is fine. Or else, what will happen? This investment will be wasted, right? Yeah. So now let's try to understand cloud advantages. So this is physical server setup, right? This is physical setup. Now let's try to understand cloud setup, cloud environment. So same Java project in cloud also, same Java project, right? So it is a startup company. So here we use a cloud server setup. Okay. So in cloud server setup, yeah, what will happen? We'll see that. So same POC, it's a proof of concept. Yeah. So in cloud server setup, what will happen? So here three types of servers are there, right? Three types of servers: development, QA, production. So in physical environment, we need to buy at a time all the servers. But whereas cloud, we don't need to buy, we don't need to prepare at a time, right? So here what I will do, first what I will do, I create two servers. First I create two servers for a development environment for first 30 days. For first 30 days, I create two servers. Okay. So once development is completed, I can create two more servers. Why I'm creating two servers here in cloud? Whenever you require any servers or storage or network, that will be available immediately within a minute, whenever needed, right? Which is on demand, which is nothing but on demand in cloud environment. So whenever you require any servers, that will be available immediately within a minute, right? So first I can create two servers for development environment. So after the development is completed, once completed the development, I can create two more servers for QA testing from 31 days to 40 days, right? So once testing is completed, I can create two more servers for production. Prod environment means live environment, right? Live environment. From 41 days to 45 days, I can create two more servers, right? So like this, whenever you require any servers, you can create within a minute. Fine. Yeah. So to set up this cloud environment, we don't require any admin. No admin needed here. As a DevOps engineer, we can create a server. We can create number of instances, servers, whenever needed. So here, no licensing required. No license, because cloud vendor will take care. So here, no network, no server room. Cloud vendor will take care. No central AC, no AC required here to maintain your servers, right? No server room security, no security. So these are all will be taken care by AWS vendor, cloud vendor, right? So when you buy physical servers, when you set up physical servers, these are all required. But when you use cloud servers, this will be taken care by cloud vendor, AWS vendor, right? Yeah. So this is also, just a minute. right? So this is also cloud setup, server setup, right? Yeah. So this POS is not approved by client. We don't get any real project. This is also waste of the money. The client is approved, we'll get real project, right? But what are the advantages here, right? Yeah. So here immediately we can prepare the servers whenever needed. That is one advantage, right? And also, if the project is success, client approved, it is fine. Or else, this is also waste of money. For example, here, for example, I'm saying $100 will be wasted. The client is not approved. The client is not approved. $100 will be wasted here. But whereas physical environment, $500 will be wasted here, right? So because we need to buy physical environments, we need to recruit admins, we need to buy licensing, we need to configure network, server room required, AC required, security, server room security required. These are all required. But here we don't require all these things. So and also these are the on-demand servers. Whenever needed, servers you can create immediately. And also whenever we don't require, we can terminate, means delete immediately. You can delete immediately whenever you don't require servers, right? So here in cloud environment, if the POC is not approved by a client, so $100 will be wasted, whereas physical $500 will be wasted. These are the cloud advantages. That is why so most of the project teams they are migrating to cloud infrastructure. So whoever starting startup companies, they're directly moving to cloud environment. Clear, right, everyone? What are the advantages of cloud? Any questions here, anyone? For POC, is there any time limit? Any limit? Yeah, normally 45 days client give you. Okay, fine. What is cloud? What are the advantages of cloud? Everyone understanding, right? Everyone understand, right? Any more questions here? Any more questions? What is cloud? What are the advantages of cloud? It is fine, right? Yeah. Next one, let us move back to PPTs. Okay. Yeah. See here. So cloud computing at a glance, five essential characteristics, three service models, four deployment models. What are those? We'll try to understand. Five essential characteristics. So first one is on demand. What is on demand? We discussed already. What is on demand? Anyone? Just now we discussed. What is on demand? On demand and intent. What is on demand? Whenever we need any resources, that should be available immediately, instantly. So which is nothing but on demand, right? So next one is broad network access. What is broad network access? So whatever resources we are using in cloud, those resources we can access from anywhere, from your home, from your office, from your mobile also you can access the cloud resources wherever needed. Broad network access means whatever resources we are using in cloud, those we can access from anywhere, from your home, from your office, even from your mobile also you can access, right? Next one is a resource pooling. So whatever resources we are using in cloud, those we can pull it up and we can reuse n number of times. Resource pooling means, so whatever servers we are using, those we can reuse n number of times. So those we can use n number of times whenever needed, which is nothing but resource pooling, right? So rapid elasticity, what is this? What is this rapid elasticity? Yeah, in cloud. So for example, I am working on database server, one database server. So the database server is giving performance issue. Middle of the activity, the database server is giving performance issue. So on the fly, without any downtime, I can increase the RAM, I can increase the storage, I can increase the CPU, right? Which is nothing but rapid elasticity without any downtime. What is downtime? What is downtime? Without stopping the server, without shut down the server, we can directly increase the storage, network, right? And also we can increase the computing power, CPU. Fine. So which is nothing but rapid elasticity. For example, in your laptop, if you want to increase the RAM, can you increase immediately? Is it possible? First you need to shut down the laptop, right? So you need to open the cabinet. So backside cabinet you need to open. So after that we need to insert one memory module. After that we can close and we can start the laptop. That is the process. Here shutdown required, downtime required for laptop configuration, laptop upgradation. So whereas cloud servers on the fly means without any downtime, without stopping the server. So we can increase the RAM, CPU, hard drive, whatever you require, right? Which is nothing but rapid elasticity. And a measured service. What is measured service? So whatever services we are using in cloud, those are measured. For example, I'm using servers daily 4 hours. Daily 4 hours. For that 4 hours only, I have to pay the bills. I'm using 9 hours daily, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. For that 9 hours only, I have to pay the bills. So whatever servers, whatever services we are using in cloud, those are measured, right? For that usage, we have to pay the bills here, right? So which is nothing but measured service. So you understand, right, everyone? What is on demand? What is broad network access? What is resource pooling? Rapid elasticity, measured service. Clear, right, everyone? Right. So next one, next slide. So we have three service models. Infrastructure as a service. IaaS means infrastructure as a service. Platform as a service. Software as a service. Right. So what is infrastructure as a service? What is IaaS? Yeah. So as a DevOps engineer, what we will do? We prepare a server. We create a server in cloud. On top of that, we integrate a Kubernetes. We integrate Jenkins. We integrate Maven. We integrate Docker. We integrate Terraform. Right? So which is nothing but infrastructure as a service. We create a server. On top of that, we integrate all the required tools, which is nothing but IaaS. So second one here is PaaS, platform as a service, right? So when you log into the cloud platform, already Kubernetes available, which is EKS. One service is available. One service is available in AWS, which is EKS, Elastic Kubernetes Service, right? Yeah. So when you log in into the platform, when you log in into the cloud, so already the platform is available, which is nothing but platform as a service. So third one here is software as a service. So this is mainly for reusability, like Google Drive, OneDrive, Amazon shopping site. These are all comes under SaaS, software as a service. Clear, right, everyone? Three service models available: IaaS, PaaS, SaaS. Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. So in infrastructure as a service, what we will do, we create infrastructure. On top of that, we install all the required tools, right? So which is nothing but IaaS. So platform as a service, when you log in into the console, AWS console, so already the platform is available, which is nothing but platform as a service. So software as a service means this is mainly for reusability, like Google Drive, OneDrive, Amazon shopping site, right? These are all comes under software as a service. Clear, right, everyone? Yeah. Next one, deployment models. These are very important. So we have four deployment models. What are those? Private cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud, public cloud, right? So private cloud, what is private cloud? Which is the on-premises cloud, our local server setup, our local server setup. This we can say private cloud, right? Yeah. So next one is public cloud we discuss. So public cloud, what is public cloud? So public cloud is AWS cloud, Azure cloud, Google cloud, right? So private cloud is our local server setup. Public cloud is, yeah, cloud vendors like AWS, Azure, Google cloud. Fine. What is hybrid cloud? This is very, very important. Private is local, public is third party vendors. What is hybrid? So hybrid is nothing but it is a combination of public and private cloud. So hybrid is nothing but Hybrid is combination of private and public. So why we require hybrid cloud? So currently banking domains they are using hybrid cloud. Banks they are using hybrid cloud. They are hosting their databases in their local servers. They are hosting their websites in AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, like net banking, credit card websites. They are hosting in public cloud and they are hosting their accounts, databases in their local servers. They are using hybrid model currently, right? Yeah. Next one is the community cloud. Community cloud. What is community cloud? Community cloud is a government cloud, defense cloud. So this is very high secured cloud. No one can enter into this. So no one can enter into this. This is a very high secured cloud, right? So these are the four deployment models available in the cloud: private cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud, and public cloud. Clear, right? Yeah. Next one is Mr. Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, who invented AWS, right? In 2002, Amazon Web Services was born, right? So by the time they started selling books, they started e-commerce business, right? Slowly, they entered into the market. So they prepared the cloud environments. They set up the cloud environments for their infrastructure. Initially, they prepared cloud for their infrastructure. Okay, slowly, they entered into the market. They started giving services to other companies outside of the companies. So they are using cloud for their infrastructure as well as they started giving services to other companies. So currently, most of the companies they are using cloud, AWS cloud. So is the leader. Amazon is the leader in the market. Amazon is the leader currently, right? So Amazon occupied 33% of the market share. Amazon occupied 33% of the market share. So he's the world richest man. If you search in Google, world richest man is in second place currently, right? Yeah, Jeff Bezos, who invented AWS. Fine. So these are the topmost cloud providers, right? See here, Amazon is in first place, Azure is in second place, Google is in third place. So if you are good in AWS, if you are understanding AWS, you can easily handle Azure and Google Cloud also, right? So because yeah, AWS is the blueprint for other platforms. AWS is the first platform, which is a blueprint for other platforms also, right? If you are good in AWS, you can handle any platform, not only Azure, not only Google Cloud, you can handle any platform. If you are good in driving, if you are driving car, you can drive any car, right? So some features will be different. Maybe some features will be different. Same way, all the platforms are same. Some terminology would be little different. Terminology would be little different. Okay. So in AWS servers, we can call it as EC2 instance. In AWS servers, we can call it as EC2 instance. In Azure, we call it as VMs. In Google Cloud, we'll call it as VM instance. In AWS network, we can call it as VPC. In Azure, we can call it as VNets, virtual networks. In Google Cloud, we can call it as VPC only. So terminology would be little different. Functionality wise, all the platforms are same. But why this many platforms are available in the market? So only one platform can use, right? Every company can use only one platform, right? Why this many platforms are available? So nearly 26 cloud platforms are there in the market. Why these many platforms are available? Anyone having idea? Because yeah. So for example, we have so many supermarkets, right? In Hyderabad, for example, I'm telling Hyderabad. In Hyderabad, we have so many supermarkets are there. So Vijayata supermarket, Ratnadeep, D-Mart, right? Heritage, so many supermarkets are there. So why they are maintaining different supermarkets here? Yeah, everyone use only one supermarket, right? So different quality, different costing. Different quality, different costing, right? So mobiles, so many brands are there, mobiles. Why they are releasing so many brands, different quality, different costing, right? Different features, right? And also, Amazon is bit costlier compared to other platforms. So quality and costing, bit costlier and high quality. Amazon services are very high quality, bit costlier also, right? So Azure less costing, bit less costing and less quality, right? And Google Cloud less costing, less quality. So if you require quality product, little bit costing, right? So 99% of the project teams, every project teams, they are integrating, they are using Amazon Web Services. So along with that, Azure also using. Along with that, right? Yeah. So North America customers, Europe customers, most of the customers they are using Amazon Web Services only as a cloud platform, right? These are the topmost cloud providers, AWS and Azure and Google Cloud. So these are the quadrants. Quadrants means last quadrant. So which place Amazon is available, or which place Microsoft Google, Azure is available, right? So every quadrant, will get this report. So last quadrant, see here, Amazon is in first place, Microsoft Azure is in second place, Google is in third place. So these are the small players: Alibaba Cloud, Oracle Cloud, IBM Cloud, DigitalOcean, Fastly, Heroku. So many cloud platforms are there. Those are small players. So currently, Google is investing more on Google Cloud. Google is investing more on Google Cloud. They're trying to come to second place. Google is trying to come to second place, right? So Google is investing more on Google Cloud currently. So it may take 1 year, 2 years to come to second place. So Microsoft Azure also they have used customer footprints across the globe, right? Yeah. So these are the cloud computing providers available in the market, right? So many providers are there. Nearly 26 cloud partners are there. Cloud providers are there. Yeah. Next one. So cloud market share. These are the topmost clouds, right? Cloud market share. See here. Amazon occupied 33% of the market share. Azure occupied 18% of the market share. So Google Cloud occupied 9% of the market share. So Alibaba Cloud 6%, IBM Cloud 5%, Salesforce 3%, TechNet Cloud 2%, Oracle Cloud 2%. Right? Yeah. So 33% of the market share occupied by Amazon Web Services. Yeah. It is topmost top. Fine. Yeah, so this is the cloud market growth. So since long I'm seeing, I switched to cloud and DevOps in 2012. Since 2012 I'm seeing, so cloud and DevOps growth is like this. This is cloud growth actually. See here. Yes, DevOps market by enterprise size. So 2014 to 2025. So the market growth is like this. Okay. So coming 15 to 20 years market would be like this only. Coming 15 to 20 years. So cloud will not go away. DevOps will not go away. Coming 15 to 20 years, the market would be like this only. So year on year, it is demand is increasing. So every year demand is increasing, right? That is why. So this is the right time to grab. This is the right time to grab, right? Yeah. So many projects are in pipeline. So many companies are migrating to cloud. So many companies are migrating to DevOps. So because what are the advantages here? Yesterday we discussed. Why they are moving to cloud and DevOps? So because two things, two important things: cost saving, time saving. So client always look for the cost saving. Client always look for the cost saving and time saving also, right? So currently little bit recession is there, but calls are happening. So many calls are coming. So many people are recruiting. So many people are placing. So in my batch, previous batch, last week, 4 people are placed last week. So 2 freshers, 2 experienced guys. So this week also, Monday, interviews happened, right? So maybe this weekend they get the offers. So currently market is very good. Market is good for DevOps, right? DevOps and cloud. So if you search in Naukri or LinkedIn or Monster, plenty of openings are there. Plenty of openings, right? This is the right time. Yeah, our class. Yeah, in our class, daily 1 hour we have session. We'll be having session. So after 1 hour, once you attend live class, so make sure everyone should practice. If you dedicate for 3 months, you can easily crack your interview, and you can easily get into the project, right? So how to crack the interview? How can we cope up in the project? What are the challenges we face in real-time projects? And what are the your daily activities, day-to-day activities? What are the interview questions, FAQs, frequently asked questions? So all these things will be discussed in the daily sessions. So in daily sessions, I explain all these things. Okay. So these are the things available. So if you are interested, you can register today and you can add into WhatsApp group. So already WhatsApp group created. Our batch is 78 batch. Our batch is 78 batch. Already people added into group. Already people added into WhatsApp group, right? Yeah, so we provide you support, required support, like recordings, daily recordings will be provided. So documentation will be provided, right? Support will be provided. While practicing, if you face any issues, right, you can take the screenshot and you can post into the group. So every batch will have WhatsApp group. In the WhatsApp group, yeah. So while practicing, you can take the screenshot and you can post into the group. See here, these are the groups. This is 77 batch, 7 p.m. evening batch. So while practicing, if they face any issues, what they will do, they take the screenshot and they post into the group like this. See here. Just a minute. See here, like this. So while practicing, they take this. If they face any issues, they take the screenshot and post to the group like this. I give solution. Okay, so like this, they post the screenshots. So in this batch, already 67 members are there in 77 batch. This is a previous batch. Okay, yeah, 76 batch, 11 a.m. batch also there. So in this batch, 82 members are there, right? So 75 batch, here 73 members. So our batch is 78 batch. Still people are adding in the group. See here, 7 a.m. batch. 7 a.m. batch is 78 batch. So our batch is already, group is already created. Okay, people are added already. Okay, so if you are interested, you can add into WhatsApp group once you make the fee, right? So in the WhatsApp group, we will share all the documentation, all the required support, yeah, support documents and all recordings will be shared in the WhatsApp group only, right? Yeah, if you are interested, you can make the fee by today and you can add into WhatsApp group. So maybe from tomorrow onwards, link will be changed. From tomorrow onwards, link will be changed, right? So that is why if you are interested, you can make the fee and you can add into WhatsApp group. So we have completed 3 sessions, right? So we have completed 3 sessions, 3 demos. First one is DevOps introduction. Second one is the question and answers. Third one is cloud demo, cloud introduction. So from tomorrow onwards, the regular sessions will be started. From tomorrow onwards, regular sessions will be started. So if you are interested, you can add into WhatsApp group today. Fine. Yeah. So if you have any more questions, you can ask me. I give you unmute option. If you have any questions, you can ask me now. And I already provided my number. If you have any more questions, you want to talk to me, you can call me, WhatsApp me anytime. So I have sessions from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. So after that, I'll be free. Any questions, anyone? So course fee would be 11,000 plus GST 18%. It's costing around 12,990, nearly 13,000. Okay. So this is offer fee. So actual fee 22,000. Okay. We are giving offer 50% off. Okay. Yeah. So maybe next batch it will not be available. Okay. So that is why you can grab this. The fee would be one time. Okay. Yeah. So very less fee, right? So you can compare with other institutes. It is very less fee. Fine. You can check our course content also. Course content is a very heavy course content is there. Every concept will go deep dive, right? DevOps tools, every tool will go deep dive. Cloud platform, every tool, every service will go deep dive, and Linux also will be covered. Projects will be covered. What else required? Okay, so everything will be covered here, right? So this is very less fee, which is offer fee. Maybe next batch it will not be available. Okay, fine. Yeah, so we can wind up here. If you have any more questions, you can WhatsApp me, you can call me, so that we'll discuss. My mobile number already shared 96422111711. And if anyone newly joined today, can you share your WhatsApp number and email address in the chat? If anyone joined today, so can you share your WhatsApp number, email address so that we'll provide you recordings, demo recordings. Fine. Yeah. So we can wind up here.